Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I wanted to get on here and talk about the mechanisms of control and how the system has become self-contained in its apparatus of conformity. The majority of people that are operating in Western society today don't even realize that they are enslaved to a oppressing, satanic, loosh harvesting, energy harvesting matrix grid. They have conditioned and programmed the majority of the general public through generations. This took generations. There's layers and layers of mental cages, mental enslavement, layers and layers of programming and conditioning. This didn't happen overnight. It's not going to get fixed overnight. And sadly, large majority of people have actually grown so accustomed to their cages of comfortability and safety and validation, approval seeking, that if you point out these chains, these mental chains of enslavement to a large majority of these people in the public and in America, in the Western world, they will not only defend their chains, but some of them will actually viciously attack you just for simply pointing certain things out to them. The best kind of slave is one who thinks he's free. They have built self-containing mechanisms of control within the system, within the false Luciferian matrix grid, through trauma. It's trauma-based mind control. It's mind control through Pavlovian punishment and reward. It starts from the time you're born and you're given a birth certificate. It's all symbolic. They use symbols to subconsciously program you. For example, a birth certificate. You need a piece of paper, a certification to participate in the first place. A certification that says you are a part of the corporation that is the United States. It's symbolic. That way you can say, hold the paper, and your subconscious mind says, I exist because the authorities told me I do. It's symbolic. It speaks to your subconscious mind. It's subconscious programming. And there are layers and layers of this. Social Security number is merely an identification number for the corporation of the United States. It's merely a identifier to say, kind of like a SKU or a barcode on a product at a grocery store. You are the product. You are being harvested for your divine spark, your attention, your loosh, your energy, your thoughts, your emotions. This is what they are interested in. Your data and your labor, your time. They have got our parents and our parents' parents and our great-great-grandparents to willingly trade their sovereignty and their freedom, their responsibilities, their free will that was given to them by the Most High. They have convinced them to willingly trade these precious gifts for the illusion of safety and for convenience. We are pacified into subservience to this satanic matrix grid that is harvesting our will, our divine spark, our attention. Starts from the time you're born with the birth certificate. Then you go to a public school that was started, in case you don't know, by the Carnegie Foundation, which is owned by the Rockefellers. Look into it. And they created public school right after the Industrial Revolution. All of the curriculum is designed to not get you to critically think. It's designed to get you to obey authority, to not ask too many questions. It's designed to train you like Pavlov's dog, to ask for permission from an authority figure to do anything. And then anyone who thinks different or anyone who questions too much is shamed into being quiet. They are shamed and they are guilted. And all of the other classmates are trained to join in on this public humiliation ritual because it's a satanic system. These are humiliation rituals. They are trained to join in on the shaming and the guilt tripping for stepping out of the pre-drawn lines, stepping out of the box. And this has been going on for enough generations now to where people automatically do this now. They don't ask questions. They have the illusion of freedom, and they are so programmed and conditioned to attack anyone who speaks the truth. And they almost do it unconsciously and unknowingly. It's a hierarchical, top-down pyramid of control through guilt, shame, validation seeking, fear, and trauma. And it's all designed to keep you small. It's all designed to squash any and all dissent before it even occurs. This is why I have decided to start a GoFundMe. So I'm getting ready to put it online. Still working on it. To get like-minded people together that are tired of trading their free will and their divine spark for convenience and comfortability. I'm trying to find like-minded people who are ready to exit. We can start networks within their system and slowly but surely separate as we build a self-sustaining, off-grid, homesteading farming community. I also wish to reach out and help the homeless because the system has failed them miserably. It fails everybody, really, at the end. But I feel like I was homeless for 2 years and God forced me to see things. And once you see, you can't unsee. And I just wish to give these people a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, and a sense of family. That's what the system does. It makes you a pariah, makes you an outcast when you think too differently or you see too clearly. And then it tries to shame and guilt and poke and prod you back into line, back into submission, back into being a good little sheeple battery, so it can further drain you of your most precious God-given gifts, like your attention, your time, and your labor, your energy. But it would seem that some of us are immune to these tactics. It worked on me for a while, but even as a child, I knew and I could see through certain illusions. They said that I had oppositional defiance disorder. They said that I asked too many questions. And they were able to traumatize me and guilt and shame me back into submission for a while. But when I turned 36, something snapped and I woke back up again. Like Neo in the Matrix. I'm looking for the rest of the Neos out there and the Trinities that are ready to actually feel whole again. It's hard to feel whole in a system that keeps you psychically fragmented through shame, guilt, and trauma. I would rather live a life with purpose than live a life of illusions and comfortable, convenient slavery. There are people that operate within the system that I call Agent Smiths, like in the Matrix. They are consciously aware of what the system is and what it's designed to do. And they get rewarded for keeping people in line. They get rewarded for doing certain things to get people back into submission. That's what these gang stalkers do, and all of these people that target and harass certain individuals like myself when we start looking too deeply or asking too many questions or getting out of line. But we are in the middle of a great awakening, and I believe the fuse is already lit. They are just delaying the inevitable. It is the Most High's will. Our Lord Jesus Christ is our only master. It's my only master. And His will be done. Y'all have a good day. God bless.